What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, man?
Good, good. Oh, man. So it's great to have you here. The first thing I want to ask you, what's been going through your head the last 48 hours? I know you answered the transfer portal. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, man, actually, man, it's just kind of like recruiting all again. I'm just trying to find, my home again, and ultimately just want to get on the field.
Yeah,
And so through my mind it's going a little, it's a little crazy, but other than that, man, I'm still blessed to be in the position I am.
100%. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to answer this directly, but what ultimately led you think to transferring?
Yeah, ultimately, just playing time. And it's a game of politics, and then just I just didn't want to wait another year to get on the field. I wanted to, move forward to my goals and my futures, and that's getting on the field and ultimately getting to the NFL. So just playing time, I was hampered from labor injuries, to my left shoulder and also my right, and so that's what kind of other than that, playing time. Yeah, man, let's just get straight to it. It's playing time.
I got you. I got you. I mean, you see different scenarios all over college football. Like, there's two different directions. You got like someone like Joe Burrow from Ohio State to LSU, same
For
reason
sure.
as yourself. But then you have people like the running back from Alabama who waited behind all those guys, got his shot, and then his
Yeah.
1 year senior year he made it count. So there's always
Yeah.
different ways to look at it. But so now you're in the transfer portal. Can't really change it anymore. What are you looking for in a new team?
And a new team, I'm just looking for, obviously transparency throughout the coaching staff and longevity. And then I'm also looking for just to get on the field immediately. I'm just trying to find a team and a coach that's trying to invest in me, because as soon as I get invested in, I think the better, you know.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely.
I'm just really looking for just a brotherhood as well on the team and just shoot, get on that field, man. That's all I want to do.
And that's ultimately the most important thing. We saw on well, it's out there on Instagram, the transfer portal account. You see all the people commenting, "Care, come to my school, come to my school." Does that ever get to you? Like, I mean, I'm sure it has no influence on you actually, but do you think it's cool to like see just the amount of attention you're getting?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, just like, I mean, as far as people, like, I mean, so when I went to his page, the breaking news or whatever, um, it was like 80 something comments, and I didn't know people was really like either into the portal or into me. People were saying go to Oregon. I got a couple DMs, people saying come to Temple and South Carolina and Louisville and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of dope to see just to see that because I had never seen it like that before. I've never been a social
Right.
media guy like that, but since I am in the portal, um, yeah, it's kind of cool to see just people say that stuff. Also, my account got hacked too, so
I saw
I had to
that.
get my
Yeah.
new one. Yeah,
Was that happening as you got into the transfer portal? Like,
yeah, man. So basically, I think what it was just so some account sent me a link to like that I'm in the portal, like I guess to fill something out or something, and I just pressed on it, being curious, and it took me out of Instagram, and then when I tried to log back in, it said my password was changed and all other stuff. So I just talked to some people upstairs, and they put me through a database, and I was just able to get this account. What I'm saying, just through my insights and my activities and stuff like that.
damn, that's rough. But another thing, you probably can't control all of it. So, I mean, honestly, social media is so out of the realm for athletes, especially. Um,
Right.
like you said, get on the field. It's all that counts, man. So next thing, I know I really don't know exactly how the transfer portal works, but obviously by next season you'll be on a team. Is there like
Right.
a timetable for when you have a decision, or is it in the air? Like, what do you think would be?
Yeah, I definitely want to be somewhere, by May, or even, should really May, just so when the time comes, I'm able to get acclimated to the team. I have housing, and most importantly, my credits get transferred over to my new school because I'm supposed to be graduating this December, man. So
Right.
hopefully all my credits transfer, and now I could just chill and really focus on football and just become, that guy in the program that I see myself being.
Absolutely. And I hate to be this guy in the media that's asking you where you're going, but
Yeah,
is there like a certain conference you're shooting for, or is there a team that's in your top something? Like, can you give us any
yeah.
information?
I mean, I'm definitely talking to schools, like Louisville and Boise State. You know, coach has been telling me, Missouri been calling. Um, shoot, who else? University of Washington, Oregon State. But I just put my film out, bro. So within a couple days or within the next 48 hours, it's gonna be a lot more because now they see these 4 minutes of me press
Right,
man and me tackling and me not afraid to put my face in there.
one hundred
But
percent. I
but
saw
yeah,
that
I don't have yeah.
you
You
s-
liked it, huh?
yeah, you threw that in your Instagram bio and that Google Drive. I saw that. That was really show what you're about.
Yeah.
Uh,
So no teams right now, but just a lot of interest.
I got you. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna come, and then, like you said, by May you want a decision. So you have from then till now, and from now till then. So I mean,
Right.
obviously you'll get somewhere. But I want to ask you about yourself now. Now, no one just gets to your position by accident. Obviously, lots of training, lots of stuff has to go into where you are today. Is there something, or is there was there a moment where you were like, yeah, I'm special, like just gifted the way I am. Like, was there a moment for you that you knew you were different?
Uh, I mean, not necessarily. Actually, there was a moment just when my mom told me, you know, that what I'm gonna. My mom just told me at the age of like 11 or I was maybe 10 or 11. This how you gonna feed the family. So you gonna you gotta take this football stuff all the way before she passed. So that's when I knew I was special. And then actually in high school, after a game we played Corona High School, and I forget the coach's name, but I actually caught a pick that game, and after the game he comes up to me, he's just like, man, you're like the best high school cornerback I've ever seen in like 20 years and stuff. And I ultimately gave him my gratitude, but I already know the hard work I've been putting in. Shout out to my mentor Antoine at my church down in Arizona, where I reside.
Right. Yeah, I saw coming into college, you were a top 15 player in Arizona as a three-star recruit at corner. So, I mean,
Right.
obviously pretty impressive as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also want to ask you this. Between not being on the field all the time the past couple of years, what's the biggest thing you learned from your teammates or coaches?
Uh, the biggest thing I learned from my teammates and coaches, uh, biggest thing I learned from my teammates was my first year, Jalen Johnson and Josh Nurse, um, was really about business. The business side of it. I remember my guy Josh Nurse. He told me, he said, "Your body's your business." And that clicked. Whatever I put in my body, whether that's Doritos or gummy bears or whatever the case is, that's what I'm gonna get out. And then the new guys that came in, in my class too, like JT Broughton and those other guys, Clark, really just how to approach the game, because I was competing with those guys, and then I suffered my labrum injury,
Right.
and so it just set me back. But just really, coming in early, like really watching film, um, and just really taking the game a little bit more seriously is probably where I learned from not playing for these past 2.5 years. But I had a little bit of
Right.
special team play this year. But other than that, I haven't played like real lockdown DB like I want to and like I'm going to here in the next few months.
Absolutely. So now, last thing I want to ask you.
Yeah,
A big thing for athletic minds and athletic POV this podcast. We like to hear what athletes have to say about advice they can give to other athletes that are not in the best situation, like struggling through stuff, like say mental health is a big one. What would you say to anyone going through something that they can work on, or something like a strategy or technique that you would use to get through a hard time?
so for like mental health,
Yes.
uh, first and foremost, get help. Do not be afraid to ask for help. I think that's the first and foremost thing you should do is definitely let your doctor know. And ask somebody for help because it wouldn't be fair for you to just suffer. And then secondly, um, I just say, man, I lost my mom, and I know that everybody doesn't care, and I don't move around pity, but I move around just the motivation of my mom living through me. And so I would just say, um, just really just keep your head down, figure out what you want to do, and just work at it. Really, it's really not too much I can say because I'm not in everybody's shoes. But in my story, I just have to keep my head down and trust in God and just keep my faith.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's so important for everyone to have that one motivating factor. And I feel
Hmm.
like with your mom, I feel like you've probably found that thing that keeps you going. And I feel like it's important for everyone to have that one thing and just always look back at like, that's my why. That's like another big thing with athletic minds. To always have the one thing that just keeps you going and keeps pushing towards where you want to
Right,
be, you know?
right, bro.
Absolutely. Uh, that's about it. I mean, you have anything you want to add? Anything you want to say in here? I can edit it in.
No, no, man, it's good. I just really appreciate you, giving me opportunity just to enlarge my territory, my platform. I'm gonna definitely follow y'all accounts, man. Y'all just if y'all got any more podcasts y'all want to do, man, especially for a commitment or whatever, y'all hit me up and we could do it, man. I'm with it.